Yo, what's happening? This is Late Night CJ. And once again, we back at it again. We're dealing with this whole coronavirus, COVID-19 thing going on. And we addressing like relationship situations, i.e. what the channel is about. Well, today we're going to talk about regaining trust. Now, say, as a man, we step outside the relationship and the woman takes a chance on you and says, you know what, you made a mistake, and we're going to see where we're going to go with this. For one, you are on her time. You need to understand that you are on her time. So there might be days that where she is on your bumper and asking you all kind of questions. There might be days where she's happy-go-lucky, and there's other days where she'd be like, can I talk to you? You have to understand that that is what's going to have to happen. But we're going to talk about regaining trust. First of all, you're going to have some transparency. And by transparency, what I mean is you can't be hiding your phone. You can't be doing anything suspicious. You know what I mean? And as a man, the way that you fix that is, you know what? When I go to the restroom, there's my phone right there. When I'm in the kitchen and I'm frying up some chicken and something like that, yeah, your boy can cook. Frying up some chicken and some mashed potatoes and you know what I'm saying, some garlic, green beans and everything, leave that phone right there. If you ain't got nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? She'll understand that. And there'll be times that she'll have questions. If you are sincere about what you're doing, then there's nothing for you to hide. You can answer every question. Oh, you said you was going to the store. How come it took so long? Man, they got this code, you know what I'm saying, coronavirus. Yeah, I'm in line, 6 feet back. You know what I'm saying? They got plastic all over the debit card and everything like that. Yes, you got to do that. But if you are committed to the relationship, then it shouldn't be a problem. You have nothing to hide. See, a lie, you always got to make sure you remember that lie, but the truth stay the truth. It's a fact. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And let's move on to the second one. The second one is, hold on. Consistency. See, if you are consistent with your daily movements, there's nothing you have to worry about. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me get my paperwork right here. Let me get right. That's not great. That's shine. I was oiling my beard earlier. Hold on. Consistency. Most of us out here, you know what I'm saying, they get that paper legally. Our hours stay the same. You see what I'm saying? They stay the same. It's like, man, if you go to work and you got a 9 to 5 and you live 15 minutes away from the house, hell, with all this corona, you know what I mean, you should be home in 10 minutes instead of 15. Ain't no traffic. Ain't nobody out here. But the consistency, it's like, okay, I go to work, come home, I'm calling you at lunch, I'm calling you on my break. You text me, I text you back. That's the consistency that builds reassurance and trust. See, trust is like a credit score. Let's talk about this real quick. You can get all kind of credit cards. They'll send them to you left and right. And you can swipe them and swipe them and swipe them. And then what happens? You got to pay that back. You don't pay that back on time. Partner, your credit score goes down. You know how long it takes to get a credit score back up? Literally, you know how long it takes to get a credit score back up. Well, that's what happens in relationships. You dig? You know what I'm saying? You have to be consistent. You have to make her feel a certain level of, okay, I got to ease this down. He left at work at the same time. He called me on his break. I text him. He texts me right back. And he comes home at the time that he's supposed to come home. So if he's consistent, when is he moving faulty? That helps rebuild that trust. You see what I'm saying? Let's move into the third phase of this. Reassurance. This is the hardest one. I always tell people like this. I cannot compete with reality based upon your imagination. If you think that I'm doing something, there is nothing literally I can do that can basically switch that up. Think about that. If you feel I'm a thief and something's missing around your house, even if you misplace that, you could misplace that. You could have set it over here when you normally set it over there. And if I come through anywhere in between, you'll be like, this dude stole. The same thing comes with reassurance in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You have to make her believe, once again, that she is your only one. You understand me? That she is your only one. I was telling, you know what I'm saying, my lady the other day, that there comes a point where I can't compete with your imagination. Your imagination can go a million places while my reality stays right in front of you. You understand me? If I can account for every minute that I'm away from you, but if you could take that 30 seconds based upon my minute, I lose. But I understand that when you give me that chance, that I can go back and forth and all this with you, I'm not going to do all that. You give me that one chance, then I know that it's an uphill climb. A lot of dudes don't want to, they'll say they're willing to do that, but they're not willing to do that. If you are willing to go to the end of the earth for your woman, any little hiccup in the world, you have to be willing to step forward and be like, you know what? It's based upon my history. It's all based upon my history. So there are going to be times where she's not going to believe that it took me 17 minutes instead of 15 minutes. But if I am consistent and I'm transparent, then she will have reassurance. You see how I tied all that together? You see that? Your boy is trying to give you some game. I really am. Because I want people to have a healthy relationship. You know, we all go through ups and downs and whatnot, but when we get to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm ready to be a good dude. I'm ready to be what you need me to be for you because I know you're being what you need to be for me. That I'm willing to reciprocate. Reciprocity. Y'all like that, huh? Reciprocity. When you do these things, especially in this time right now with this whole coronavirus, you know what I'm saying? We are in a confined space where we have to figure this all out. There's no more I go to work and I hang out with my homeboys she had with her homegirls. We come home and we forget all about it. No, we are sitting right next to each other with the tension in the room. Excuse me. That wasn't corona. Trust me, it wasn't corona. What I'm saying is, we are at a point in life where society and everything that's going on is allowing us to see what we really are as a relationship. You know what I mean? That's why they were they said on the news, they was either there's going to be a bunch of babies or a bunch of divorces. I want us to have a bunch of real relationships. Seriously, I want us to have a bunch of real relationships because when it comes to relationships, it's very easy. It's very easy. We complicate things. You know what I mean? Women tell us how they are feeling in certain situations. It's up to us as men to accept what's going on and to make the corrections. And as well, in that situation, let her know how we're feeling. But if you're not reciprocating in that situation, then basically what we're going through is a back and forth, a tug of war. And that's not what a relationship is. A relationship is we are both pulling on the same side. We are both tugging on the same side. And we need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? We are on the same team. That's what killed the Lakers. Shaq and Kobe didn't understand they was on the same team. They was going through the same things. And that's what we need to do in this time right now. While we have all this opportunity to be together and figure out, the ins and outs of our relationship, that's what we need to build on. Not our differences, but what we have together. You know what I'm saying? I actually have 2 more parts that I'm about to do this. But I want y'all to go ahead and pay attention to this. This is Late Night CJ. Like, comment, subscribe. And I keep it 100.